The other big thing that I wanted to talk to you about, the Cauliflower Alley Club. They've announced you as the Luthez Art Abrams Lifetime Achievement Award. It's August 19th through 21st in Las Vegas. Kurt, another big time announcement since the last time you and I were together. Things are rolling for you, man.
You
Congratulations.
know what, man? I'm so blessed. I've been racking up these awards. You know, it's crazy. When you get old, you start getting awards for, the shit you did in the past.
All right.
And it's
Lifetime
really
achievement.
cool. I mean, I was surprised that I got this Lifetime Achievement Award. This is really cool. I want to thank the Cauliflower Alley Club and their voters for voting me in. It's really cool to accept this award. I'm really excited about it, too. It's going to be in Vegas. My wife and I are going to go there.
Oh, good.
They wanted my wife to induct me or to do the speech for me. I was like, Giovanni's not going to do that. Are you freaking crazy? So they said they'll have one of their people
I got you.
Do the speech. Yeah. So.
Oh man, well, congratulations. And a lot of Kurt Angle fans, and so got to be thrilled to hear that about you. Lifetime Luthez Art Abrams Lifetime Achievement Award. I mean, that's big time, Kurt. So congratulations to you. And hopefully you and Giovanna are able to have a little bit of fun out there while you're in Vegas too. It's just
we'll be doing some gambling. Not a lot, but
yeah.
My wife gets the bug every once in a while.
Well, does she? Okay, so she's the one we got to watch when it comes.
Yeah, I gotta calm her down. I gotta hey, we have a budget here.
You gotta rein her in.
Yeah.
I love it. Oh man. Good stuff. I'm still not done. 2 more headlines and then we're going to the questions, guys. Load them up. Undertaker, he's got a new podcast and he was recently on Chris Van Vliet and he talked about you. And I want to read this quote. Kurt Angle, he gets his flowers, but he didn't get enough credit for how good he really was. And man, for an Olympic gold medalist to do what he did and be able to put his ego on the shelf and make himself look like a friggin' idiot week after week after week, it was so entertaining. He was a machine, man. He could cut promos. I mean, his vignettes and his backstage stuff was, next level, and his work was so solid. How much does it mean to you to hear words like that from The Undertaker, even to this day?
You know what? Undertaker is the most respected wrestler in the history of wrestling, more respected than any other wrestler. He's held in the highest regard. And I'm just proud to call him my friend. And for him to say what he said about me, that's nothing short of amazing. It makes me know that I made a huge impact on the pro wrestling community and that I got a lot of respect from my peers.
You certainly did, Kurt. And it was just tremendous when I saw that article and read that he said that on Chris's show. Chris Van Vliet, obviously next level podcast. You're doing great work with so many wrestlers. You've been on his show. But to hear that Undertaker's now doing a successful podcast, congratulations to him. And it's just, again, anytime I hear guys like him speaking so highly of you, it means something. Finally, before I get to the super chat, one of your, I don't even want to say proteges, but someone who I know has looked up to you, currently in the WWE. I'm going there. That's right, Chad Gable. He's making a name for himself right now. And Randy Orton recently shared some comments with Chad, and this made it on the Cheap Heat podcast. And Chad shared this on that podcast. He said, one of the highest compliments I've ever been paid, and it happened a few weeks ago, came from Randy Orton. This is Chad. He said, he found me back in the locker room after one of my matches, and he said, you've made it, man. There's no more next Kurt Angle. That stuff is done. You're not next Kurt Angle. You're you. You found it. You found who you are, and you're showing everybody. Chad Gable. I mean, talk about him and how you've seen his, not only as a wrestler, but his character evolve over the last year. It's been great.
It's developed incredibly well. I just love Chad. He has such a great energy about him, great attitude. And, when they said you're the next Kurt Angle, he took it. He said, you know what? I'm proud to be the next Kurt Angle. That's a great compliment. But I think Randy's right. He's earned his own stripes. I believe that he's done enough of his own stuff that now he is labeled as Chad Gable. He's no longer the next Kurt Angle. He's Chad Gable, and he's going to show the whole world what he can do.